Hello, this is Larry. I'm back to talk to you today about the characteristics to be an effective private investigator. This is brought to you by the Investigator's Ultimate Guide to Missing Persons and Fugitives. When I talk about being an effective private investigator, I'm talking about the things that make you get your rear end off the couch and do something other than fulfilling what seems to be your life's destiny of being a couch potato. These are some of the characteristics that are going to help you out in life in general, but especially to be an effective private investigator. Optimism. This is seeing things in a positive way regardless of circumstances that may hinder your progress. And this may seem like an odd characteristic for a private investigator to have. We think of private investigators as always looking for the negative and always finding it. But the reality is you're moving towards a goal with every case, and you have to have the optimism to see that you're going to get there. We're talking about a certain amount of assertiveness, if you will, of an individual. And this depends on his knowledge of how to handle a difficult situation. So when you're optimistic that you can reach your goal, when you're optimistic that you can handle a circumstance, this comes from experience and training. Private investigator needs creativity. He needs to be able to think outside the box, and what a cliche of a saying that is, but that's probably the best way to put it for what we're talking about here today. I'm talking about expanding one's mind of what's beyond the ordinary through research and the collection of information. So you can't look at a problem, you can't look at a dead end like other people do. You can't say, well, I looked in the phone book and the person's not listed, that's my last resource. You need to be creative, have a certain creativity. There needs to be a certain stability in your life, either physical, mental, social, or emotional. A private investigator must possess a stable interior life. That means he could handle tough situations during tough times. And when I say he, I mean he or she. When we first released the Investigator's Ultimate Guide to Missing Persons and Fugitives in 2004, I was surprised and pleasantly surprised by the number of women and female investigators who stepped forward to try this resource. Not only people looking to get into private investigations, but private investigators that were already out there looking to advance their detective agency. But when we talk about stability here, men or women, I think primarily we got to look at a stable interior life. Have your life together. There's a very effective private investigator, man and woman team, husband and wife, and he is a quadriplegic, and they specialize in doing cases of nursing home abuse, and they check him in, and he's a licensed PI, and the wife is also. They check him in and they work the case looking for theft and abuse in nursing homes. So he doesn't have that, what we would think of as that physical stability, although I'll bet you it takes a lot more interior stability to live that kind of life. But you gotta be together on the inside. You gotta have a certain amount of charisma, the intelligence of communicating with different walks of life. You can be, who says a charming man is less than an intelligent one? You can be a tough guy with a smile on your face, and when you come back to that stability and that confidence that you can handle circumstances, you don't have to walk around with a dirty, hairy scowl on your face all the time. But with charisma, you need to be able to talk to different people. You'll be talking, in the morning you're going to be talking to a crackhead on a stolen bicycle, and that afternoon you're going to be talking to an attorney that makes $500,000, and you're standing in an office with shag carpet that's so thick and lush it comes up to your knees. And you need to be able to handle both kinds of people with dignity and respect to get the information you need to move your case forward.